Hey guys, it's Jess. I'm back with you with another Twisting Fitness Flow, number 3. Today we are going to focus on releasing and unwinding any tension that we might have. Start in mountain pose. Raise your arms up overhead. Bring them down to prayer. Release up, inhale. And exhale, release your arms down. Set your intentions for today. Raise your arms up. Inhale, lift your chest. Grab your left wrist with your right hand, spread your feet, and we're going to do a side stretch towards the right, releasing the left side. Raise up onto your left toe to give it a little deeper, and if you want to lift it off for balance challenge. Exhale. Stretch up, lift your chest, sweep your arms down to prayer. Raise your arms up. We're going to do the other side. Inhale. Grab the right wrist, pull left, releasing the right side and ribs. Raise up onto the left foot if you want to have the balance challenge and go a little deeper. Exhale down. Lift your chest, inhale, little back bend, keeping your navel and core tight, forward fold, releasing your head down. Exhale. Halfway up, flatten your back, navel tight, bend your knees, take your arms back, squeezing your shoulder blades together, focusing on posture. Set your hands down, straighten your legs as much as you can, and interclasp your elbows for a ragdoll stretch. Bending the left knee, bending the right knee, and releasing. Hands down, step back with your right leg. Set your knee down for low lunge, arms sweep up, inhale. Keep breathing. Pull your navel in and let's bend your back leg. Hamstring strengthener. And we're going to twist towards the left. Add a little core. Set the right hand down and grab the back foot. Opening your chest, inhale. Pulling your foot a little deeper if it's available to you, and also going down onto the elbow if you'd like to deepen the stretch further. Raising up, and let's work into half split hamstring stretch. Inhale, stretch into a low lunge, back into the hamstring stretch. Don't round your upper back, keep it long. Sweeping your arms up, back into low lunge, keeping the navel active. Set your hands down. Knees, chest, chin, come through cobra. Squeezing the heels together, pressing up onto the fingertips, pressing the pubic bone into the ground. Press up to all fours, tuck your toes, push into downward facing dog. Exhale. Relax your breath. Bend your knees. This is our first down dog. If you want to loosen things up. Step forward. Low lunge on the opposite side. Sweeping your arms up. Pulling the navel in and lifting the back leg for the hamstring activation, and twisting towards the right to also activate the core. Setting the left hand down, grabbing the back foot, pulling it in, stretching out, releasing the front quad. Going deeper onto the elbow if you'd like. Work at your level. Relaxing deeper. Keeping the breath going. Sweep your arms up. Inhale. And exhale into hamstring stretch. Don't round forward. Keep your upper body long. Sweep up. Come back into a hamstring stretch. Walking the fingers forward to deepen, but not rounding the shoulders. Keeping the spine long. Knees come through. Knees, chest, chin. Once again into cobra pose. Bringing the heels together and squeezing the arms out, goalpost arms, for a posture strengthener. Pressing up a little deeper into cobra, onto the fingertips, rolling down, pressing up onto your knees, and pushing through to downward facing dog. Exhale, release, relax your breathing, and we will tiptoe forward, slowly. Exhale, forward fold. Come up halfway, lengthen, and exhale down. Interclasp your hands overhead, a little shoulder stretch and release, bending the left knee, getting deeper into the hamstrings, bending the right knee. Halfway up and all the way up to mountain pose. Hands in prayer. Releasing and relaxing your breath. Let go of what no longer serves you. Pick up your right leg and hold. Activating the hip flexor, and we're going to cross over into figure 4. Releasing the glute on the right side, but also strengthening the left leg you're standing on. Keeping the spine straight. Now switching into tree pose. Setting your foot at your comfort level. Raising arms overhead if it's available to you. Keeping the navel tight and the chest lifted. Going to switch sides. Inhale, lift your left leg. And exhale, cross your leg over for figure 4 release into the left glute, strengthening the right leg. Now taking that into tree posture. And keeping the core tight, raise up, lift your chest, and relax down. Relaxing your breath. Sweeping your arms overhead, inhale, exhale, forward fold. Relax down, halfway up, lengthen, and release deeper, step back to plank. Chaturanga. We're going to do Sphinx posture. Look to the right. Lift your left leg. I think the mosquitoes are getting me there. Now bend your knee. I'm going to strengthen the posterior chain, but also relax into the thoracic stretch. Pick up your right leg while looking left, bending the knee, pressing through the heel, holding, keep breathing, release down, and let's push into upward facing dog. Tuck your toes for downward facing dog. Relaxing your breath. In with good, out with bad. Jump forward or step forward. Halfway up, lengthen. Exhale, release. Sweeping your arms up. Taking it into a little back bend, keeping the hips slightly tucked and the core tight to protect your spine. Sweeping the arms down and bringing your hands back into prayer. Pick up your right knee, hold, and do some balance and core. And grab with your left hand the outer portion of your right foot. Straighten as much as you're comfortable. It's perfectly fine to keep it bent. Lift your chest and ground through the bottom leg. And now release for a moment, sweeping through to dancer pose. Grab the inner portion of your back leg, which is your right leg, with your right arm. Picking up by pressing your foot into your hand, opening your shoulder, but also keeping your chest lifted. And relaxing down, preparing for the other side. Picking up the left leg, hold, activate the core, twist to the left. Grab the outer portion of the left foot with your right hand, opening to your comfort level, keeping it bent as needed, lifting the chest, grounding down through the bottom foot, releasing for a little bit of a challenge, and sweeping through, grabbing the back leg, which is your left inner portion of your foot, with your left hand, opening the left shoulder, pressing the foot into that hand, keeping the chest lifted, and releasing down through prayer posture. Sweeping arms up, inhale, exhale, forward fold. I'm going to come into a chair, sun salutation B, and twist to the right, taking your left elbow to your right knee. You can stay there, or if you want to deepen or challenge yourself, you can go into a side crow. Shifting your weight forward and setting your feet back down. Sweeping back up. Inhale. Exhale, bring your hands in and twist to the left. Right elbow to the left knee. Stay there and continue breathing. Or lower down for a side crow on the left. Shifting weight forward and shifting back to a low squat. Loosening up the ankles and feet by twisting your knees side to side. Hips up. Sweeping your arms back. Hold. Squeezing the shoulder blades together. Working posture. Always. Sweeping through. Chair. Activate your core. Interlace your fingers. Tuck your hips slightly. Forward fold down. Exhale, release. Jump back or step back. Chaturanga. Bend your elbows. We're going to do an extra push-up here. Little upper body strength. This time coming through to upward facing dog. Inhale. Tuck your toes. Downward facing dog. Exhale. Breathe deeply. Sweeping up the right leg for three-legged dog. Roll the ankle. Open it up, bend the knee, We're going to flip over into Wild Thing, pressing through both feet, lifting the hips, lifting the chest. Inhale, exhale, kicking back up and sweeping the right leg through, grabbing the bottom leg or just holding it. You don't have to grab it for this variation. Stepping down into a crescent lunge, sweeping your arms up, tucking your hips slightly, keeping your navel tight and your chest lifted. Interlace your fingers. We're going to do a swivel each direction. So we're going to circle to the left, lifting, circle to the right, and releasing your heel down for Warrior One. Briefly interlacing your fingers behind you, lifting your chest, forward fold, humble warrior. Releasing into the shoulders, bowing down, and lifting your hands higher. Setting your feet down, tucking the back toe for lizard pose. Keeping the back knee straight. Keep breathing. Left hand comes down, right arm goes up, toes are still tucked, back knee stays straight. Untucking the toes, kicking your leg back up for three-legged dog, setting your leg down, and lifting up the left leg for the opposite side, rolling the ankle first. Bend your knee, open up, raise up onto your toe, look at your foot from under your arm, and drop around for Wild Thing. Lifting the hips, pressing through both heels. Inhale, exhaling, coming through. Sweep that leg under you, grabbing the foot if it's available, or just hold it. You don't have to grab on, you can just hold your leg there with both arms down. Setting the foot on the ground, lifting the back heel for high lunge. Navel stays tight, back knee stays straight. Tucking hips slightly. Circle to the left. And circle to the right. Releasing hip flexors and into the torso. Opening up your back heel into Warrior One briefly. Clasping your hands behind you, lifting, and bowing forward for Humble Warrior. Stretching through the shoulders, releasing down. Exhale. Keep breathing deeply. Both hands come to the inside for lizard pose. Back toes tucked of the right leg. Come up onto your fingertips to get a little deeper. Picking up the left arm, grounding down through the right arm. Picking up the toes. Opening through the shoulder. Relaxing down, kicking back into your three-legged dog. Relaxing your breath. Onto your toes, jumping forward or stepping forward. Forward fold. Sweeping your arms up for chair pose. Standing up into a little back bend by tucking your hips, keeping your core tight to protect your back. Finishing, sweeping your arms down and relaxing into prayer posture. Getting situated if needed. Hands down to the side. Sweep arms up again. Inhale, back bend, core tight. Exhale, sweep into chair. Sun Salutation B. Forward fold, release. Jumping back or stepping back, chaturanga. Extra push-up. Up dog, inhale. Down dog, exhale, release. Pick up your right leg. Raise up onto your toe. Sweep through. Bring your knee to your forehead or nose. Coming through to pigeon. Rolling down. And back up, rolling back down. Now we're going to take this into a twist, or you can just stay in pigeon. You don't have to twist. Twisting to the right to get a little bit deeper into the hip and spine. Setting your right hand in front of the right leg, reaching back for the left foot and pulling it in towards your rear. Keeping the core tight to protect your spine. Pressing through your hands, kicking back up, and relaxing down into downward facing dog. Picking up the left leg, coming through, knee to forehead, taking it out to pigeon pose, pressing down or rolling down rather, rolling back up, coming down and twisting toward the left side, or stay facing forward if you're more comfortable. Getting deeper into the left hip and releasing the spine. Breathe deeply. Left hand coming forward in front of the left shin, reaching for the back foot. Flipping your hand over if you want to pull it in a little bit deeper. Work at your level. Keeping your chest lifted. Releasing the quad on the right leg. Sweeping your legs around for bound angle pose or cobbler's pose. Coming forward. Keeping your chest up as much as possible. And taking it out into wide leg forward fold. Arms up, stretching to the right, walking over to the left side, keeping square to your foot, walking your hands forward. If it's available to you, go down onto your elbows, keeping your toes pointed up, and taking it deeper if you feel comfortable, breathing into the posture. Sweep your legs forward, raise up, and forward fold down, releasing the hamstrings, releasing the low back. Avoiding rounding forward, keeping your chest lifted as much as possible. Work at your level. You can use a strap if you'd like, if you have one handy, to get a little bit deeper. Relaxing. Going into boat pose. You can start with bent knees or take it to full boat. Half boat or full boat is perfectly good for strengthening the core. Elbows, hands coming back, and we're going to press into a reverse plank, lifting the hips, keeping the core tight, navel tucked in, pressing through the hands, spreading your fingers. If you feel good, if you have no neck problems, relaxing your head back, while keeping your chest lifted and relaxing down. Slowly roll yourself down onto the mat. Picking your legs up, I'm going to do a lower abdominal strengthener. Pressing up through the heels with activating the lower abdominals. 4. Hug your legs in. Now we're going to take your knees to the left, slowly. Knees to the right, slowly. Keep breathing. Knees to the left. Loosening up the lower back. Working into the obliques. To the right. Relaxing your feet down. I'm going to do bridge. Rolling up one vertebra at a time. Interclasping your hands below your body. Lifting your chest up, or your chin up off your chest. Pressing through the hips and feet. And rolling down one vertebra at a time. Crossing the right foot over. Stretching the glutes and low back. Threaded the needle. Now we're going to drop your knees and release the left side. Dropping your knees to the right, looking over at your left hand. You don't have to have your feet crossed. They can be uncrossed or your legs crossed. Now we're going to cross the left leg over, thread the needle, pull through, press your sacrum down. Okay, so we're dropping the knees to the left and looking to the right hand and elbow, releasing the right side of your spine. Crossing your legs is totally optional. Hug your knees in and let's roll it out. 1, 2, 3, very good little spinal massage here. Pull your knees in and let's relax your legs out for our final release into corpse posture, Shavasana. Breathe deeply, slowing down your breath. Stay here as long as you like. Press pause if you want to. Keep your breath releasing. Start to wiggle your fingers and toes. Roll over to the right side. Press up into sitting. Thank you so much for joining me for another Twisting Fitness Flow. Today we worked on releasing and unwinding, and I look forward to you joining me for more flows in the future. Please leave feedback below and subscribe to join me next time. Namaste.